Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm with my sim self again, which means one thing. It's long play time. So for those of you who don't know what a long play is, pretty much I'm just going to be taking you through the process of me doing a build in real time. It's going to be unedited, and I usually try and talk a little bit softer so that people can fall asleep to it if they want. But if that sounds like something you're interested in watching, then make sure you grab yourself a drink, a snack, a blanket, get comfy, and let's get right on into it. Okay, so for today's build, the reference picture that I'm looking at is, I put a little poll up on my page and you guys wanted to see the little Windenburg cafe / apartment, and so that's what I'm going to be building. It's essentially the reference I'm looking at. I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen now so that you guys can see what I'm looking at, but it's pretty much like a 3D model of this Tudor style home. And I'm thinking the bottom floor is going to be a little cafe and the top bit will be an apartment. And I'm replacing this lot, the Quad Manor in Windenburg. This is originally the library, and so I'm just replacing that, and we're going to see how this comes along. So it's looking like, I'm actually going to undo everything I just did. I'm going to start by building a box. And then from that box, it looks like there's kind of a slanted bit, and then maybe something like this. If I'm looking at it correctly, it's a little hard to tell because the perspective looks a little bit wonky, but I know the door goes on this side part here. So I'm gonna copy that up, and I feel like maybe this should be one wider out this way. And we'll also duplicate that. And maybe it should also be one wider this way. I don't want it to be too big though, so I might actually end up shrinking this down so it's a 1 by 2 by 1 kind of thing. And then it looks like there's a bump out, I'd say here. It looks like the top bit overhangs the bottom bit a little bit. Let's see. Accidentally just lowered the platform. I feel like something, let's see, something like this maybe, although it looks a little weird, but I think the bottom does this little half hexagon kind of thing. Maybe something like that. And it does seem like the top bit is a lot taller than the bottom bit, so maybe if we did it like this. Let's just see what this looks like. Interesting. I wonder, because I feel like the big part kind of works for up here, but not for the bottom. Maybe if we just try to bring in some windows and see how that looks. The windows kind of look like this, I would say, but I kind of want to use these cottage living ones. Although I think they fill up the thing a little bit, they're a bit too small for it. So maybe if we try these get together ones, which would work pretty well because that is the world we're building in. And the frames are originally black, but just for sample purposes, we'll try this. I don't actually know if I like the top floor being bigger. Also, I'd like to say that I have moved back into where I live for school, and so if you hear any different noises, or if you can hear the AC going, I do apologize, but unfortunately that's not something I can turn off because I do live with other people and I don't even have control of that stuff. So I do apologize if it sounds a little bit different, but I did a little test and it didn't sound too bad to me, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad to you guys either. But if it does, I do apologize. And yeah, so that's just a quick little disclaimer. I think maybe what I want to do is try out some roofing, because if the roofing doesn't look good, then I'm gonna need to revisit it. And could I maybe use one of these for this bit? It's one too big, but that's one too small. Can I move it forward? Okay, I can. And then maybe if I lower it down. Yeah, it's just this building looks a lot like taller and skinnier than what I have here. So maybe I need to do something like this. But I think that it just looks a bit too wide for what it needs to be. So maybe if I bring it in, it could be something more like that, but I don't love that. So maybe instead we'll go ahead and shrink this little front bit, like that little half hexagon thing that I was talking about. So maybe we could go for like, oops, too much. Maybe like 1, 2, 3, like that maybe could be okay. And then we'll try that on the top bit as well. Though I almost feel like this could come out more and then the door could be here. Could it be skinnier still? That's kind of the only thing I'm wondering. I feel like these are not the exact same shape as what I'm being shown on the side. And I also think I want this to be skinnier and this to come in one. Because I don't want the build to be too big. I want it to be like a cute little size. I could end up having like 2 things on this lot, but I'm not sure. Okay, let me try with the door again. I feel like I could fit this like skinny one. Maybe I'll just put it on like one platform. And I'm gonna try the roofing again because it's kind of one of the most important bits, I would say. I'm gonna use this octagonal? I don't know how to say that word. I'm gonna try using that for the roofing and see how that looks. Okay, that's interesting. It's not quite what I need. It works for the top bit, but I just think it's not supposed to be bumped out like that. It does have this really thick, like, trim on it that I want to use. I don't know if that's too thick. Because I could also use, like, oops, if we undo all that, I could use the skinnier one. And it's in black, so I'm gonna try and match the colors pretty accurately. And I'm definitely gonna be doing this build all over the place just because when I follow a reference picture, that's kind of just how it happens. Because I'm trying to make it look as accurate as possible. And adding certain things in at certain times kind of helps with that. Maybe something that could make this look a little bit cuter is if we hit Shift C, we'll get more of these little dots here, and then we can kind of just adjust the slope of it. And I feel like a sloped roof would look super cute. So I'm gonna delete that and I'm gonna copy and paste the roof over on the other side. And I'll definitely raise it up a bit, I think. I don't know if it needs to be raised all the way to match, but yeah, I feel like that's pretty cute. And right. Okay, maybe we'll try adding the wallpaper as well. So I'm gonna use the Tudor style wallpaper from Get Together. I feel like most of this pack is gonna be Get Together, just given the style of the build that I've chosen. So that's what we're gonna try out. I want to do like this black and cream one, I think. Same with up here. This one is actually a different color. This one is like a more solid striped one. Like that maybe. And then this one, maybe we can try that pattern. And ooh, actually maybe this one will work better for the bottom. It does look like there's a little bit of stone in certain parts, so maybe we'll try that. And this is like a wooden paneling, almost exactly like this actually. That kind of looks perfect. Yeah, something like that. And then we could try adding in the windows. Maybe I'll bring that out one more. Yeah, I think for windows, there's like these stained glass ones on the bottom here, which would be really pretty. But in game, those actually don't get a lot of light. Like if we come on in, they're like very small. So I don't know if I want to use those ones. I don't know what other ones I could use. I wonder if the growing together ones have like a swatch that could work for this. That's kind of cute, but not as stained glass is what I was thinking. There's like, isn't there a singular stained glass one? Yeah, this one. I almost wonder if something like that could look good. What if we raised it up so it was a bit higher? No, I don't like that as much. Yeah, I feel like something like this could be cool. This has more of the colors, but I feel like it's too abstract for this style of build. Because I feel like it's meant to look a bit older. I feel, ooh, that one could be really cute. I just wish they were like a little bit taller. I feel like they don't frame the build that nicely, because I don't know what's more important, having like that stained glass look, or I guess the size of the windows. Like something like this would be a bit more accurate, but in black, in terms of scale at least. Lots of things to consider. Okay, what if we also tried, oops, we could try these windows, which are like these singles from City Living, but there's no black swatch. But I do quite like how those fill out the space, but if there's no black swatch, I'm less inclined to pick those. I could also just use these base game ones. I'm kind of really struggling. Ooh, what about these? I'm also kind of wondering if I want this to be a more fall colored build, because fall is right around the corner and I'm very much excited for fall time. So I kind of want to add some like fall trees and things like that to make it a little bit more fall-esque. I almost wonder if like if I do go the more fall route, if I want to make things more brown, but I think I'll go, oh, that is very brightly colored. Shoot, I think I just lost like the perfect lighting. Actually that's okay. Okay, I'm not entirely set on the shape of this house. I wonder if certain bits need to like come out more. Like, I don't know if this bump out needs to be more of a bump out. Part of me wants to make it smaller still. So I think I'm gonna try that and we'll see how it looks. I feel like also having it be uneven could look cute. Like if it went to this side instead. And maybe honestly, instead of having the door on the diagonal part, we could put it here. Okay, no, actually, I think it probably should be even. Because otherwise that might look a little silly. Okay, in order to make the roof a bit more accurate, I'm going to have the octagonal one still, and then I'm going to take this half gabled roof, or maybe the half hipped roof actually, and I'm just going to like see how this looks. If I bring the adjusters out, No to the adjusters. I just kind of want it to look a bit more like what I'm seeing there. Maybe I just use only a half hipped roof. That's not the worst, I don't think. Okay. Okay, I definitely think I need to put the windows in because you can't really see, well, you can see the shape, but it's kind of confusing with all this wallpaper. So let's try and figure out the windows. I can put them in and I can always come back, but let's try that. So we have these black ones from Get Together that I'm using, and then I'd also like to use, oh, I definitely want to use these somewhere, so I'm just gonna plunk those down. And where is the other? Here we go. Just changing the swatch again. Okay, then maybe with some like planter boxes, that could be really cute. If I raise it up maybe, and then let's see what we could do for planter boxes. Or we could even just do some ivy, would be really cute. Maybe if we shrunk it down though. Same with something like that. I feel like that's really cute, honestly. If we just drag it all the way down. Oops. Okay, I feel like something like that would be really cute. And I think I will try using those stained glass windows from Growing Together and see how that looks. So I think this is a very cute item. This is a 3 tile wide item. Maybe I could put that one there. But let's find that stained glass, or maybe we could use these ones. Maybe I'd put the ivy going down this side instead. The ivy will definitely have to be adjusted and stuff, I think, but I think using this stained glass window would actually be very cute, and I'm taking back everything I said about it. Where's the single tile one though? Okay, here we go. And maybe since the door's supposed to go right there, I could put the stained glass here. Maybe like that. Maybe I'll put regular windows on this side, but then for here I'll use the stained glass ones. The frames are a little bit different, which honestly kind of bugs me. Because why, like, it kind of slots like that, but I wish it all had this frame because now these don't look connected. So I'm wondering if I could take another window and just merge it with this one. That actually works pretty well. So I'm using this House on the Hill window, which is a Get Together one, and I'm just putting that to match the height of this one. And you can see they have like those similar kind of trims and framework, and then holding Alt, I'm just gonna freely place this window so that you don't see any of the others, and we'll just do it like that. But we do have to check what it looks like from the inside. Okay, it could look better from the inside, I'll be honest. I wonder if maybe we just reflect it on the inside so that the framework kind of comes in again and you don't see that weird what's the word, like you don't see the fact that it's 2 windows overlapping is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I feel like that is fine. I could even just do it for the other ones as well. Okay, I feel like that's not bad. I don't hate it. Oops. We need to delete that. I guess that was a pretty good hack. And then I think, yeah, just on this bottom bit here, I'll definitely put just some more normal windows so that there can be some more light in here. And I feel like maybe on this side there definitely needs to be another little bump out or something. Maybe this one can come in. I wonder if, oops, maybe I frame this one with some half gabled roofs. If we take this half hipped roof here and just bring it all the way across and drag it down and bring out the extenders, I feel like that's pretty cute. I'm almost wondering, I know there needs to be like a little wall here for the chimney. So it could be something like that. And I think on this one, I'll do that little diagonal bump out again with the same wallpaper. I'll change it there as well. So I'm just kind of mirroring what's on the front with what's on the back. And I think this needs to move inwards a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna bring the extender out like that. And this one can definitely be a little bit lower. And honestly, this one could as well. Okay, let's get some roof paint on there as well. I feel like, oh, that one's really, the mossy one from Werewolves is so cute, but I'm kind of thinking this horse ranch one is speaking to me the most. If you wanted like a more base game version, you could use this one, which honestly is pretty cute as well, but I really like the textures of this roof, so that's what I'm gonna go with. And we're just gonna duplicate that. Okay, and it definitely needs some like black roof trim. Maybe we could do this one. I used to have a really bad habit of only ever using this one like massively thick roof trim for all of my builds, and it looked like so dorky when I did it. And I did it because I watched a aluhhsim, you know, building tutorial way back when, and she used that one in the tutorial and I was obsessed, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use that for every single one. And then it stuck with me and it didn't look great, but now I have since evolved and learned that it's okay to use other roof trims in my build. All right, I feel like I'd like just one window there, maybe one window there. I'm gonna take this one and plunk it on this side. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the word plunk right now. That literally just happened as I started recording this, so don't ask me what's going on, because truthfully I don't know. I moved back into the, like, where I live for school, and I've been unpacking my stuff all day, so I'm a little bit exhausted and I feel like my brain is short-circuiting. So if I start talking a little bit weird, that's probably why, even though I did just take like a 3-hour nap. It wasn't 3 hours, it was literally an hour. I don't know why I said 3 hours. Anyways, here's what we kind of have going for us right now. I think what could really help would be a door. And also, I'd like to bring these windows along this little bump out here. I don't know if white's the color I want to use though. Maybe I'll use this more gray tone swatch. I feel like ivy would really fix a lot of how this looks. Yep. I was correct. I think that looks so much better. Also, if you don't like when it goes like this, so the vines aren't touching the bottom of this trim here, you can actually put it on the bottom floor, and then just using Ctrl 9, you can just raise it up and then click it when it's good for you. So that's a little build hack for you. And I'm actually going to do that again, but just in a different spot because I don't like where I placed it. Okay, something like that. All right. Okay, I think that's looking pretty cute. So let's go ahead and put in a door of some kind. I kind of would like one that's a little bit taller. Ooh, this one could be pretty cute. It kind of looks like a bistro door, even though it's got that mailbox slot on it. But I'm thinking it's like a house turned into a cafe kind of thing. So we could do... could do like that color. Or maybe we just use a darker brown. Although here it's actually a lighter brown. That's just like a white pretty much. It's more like this color, but I guess less orange and saturated. What if we used this one here? That one definitely looks fancy and pretty cool. I'm gonna leave that there and think on it for now. In the meantime, I'm going to put some more windows over here and some along here as well. And I just want to get a scope for how it's looking on the inside. So I am going to move all of this stuff. Okay, I do think that's a good amount of windows on the bottom at least. And then for the top, I think that's probably good as well. We can definitely work with this. I don't want to do too many windows, but I do feel like that's a pretty decent amount. I don't know if these windows are working perfectly, if I'm honest, but I don't really want to get rid of them. I just feel like they're so cute. So I'm kind of wondering if I stack them, if that looks better, or if that just looks weird. Let's see what that looks like on the inside, because yeah, it looks a little bit odd, so maybe we won't do that. There's also this tiny little window up at the top here that's slightly cracked open, which is really cute. And it's making me think of this island living one here. So maybe we'll put that in. And then there's a little half circle one over here, but I honestly kind of want to use this cottage living one instead. So I'm gonna. And yeah, I'm gonna duplicate this on the other side as well. Alright, I feel like for a shell that's probably pretty good. I think I'll go ahead and move the whole house over like to here maybe, and then we can have a little patio outside here with some landscaping and things like that. First I'm going to use some terrain paint. I think this one, because it matches this one. It's just on a smaller scale and a little bit lighter, but we'll just put that in here. Okay, that's pretty cute. Ooh, that one actually kind of matches better, I would say, at least in terms of like color. So So maybe I'll try that instead. I actually have to take one of my earrings out right now because it is pinching with my headphones and hurts very badly. Okay, problem solved for now. And let's see. Oh, that tone actually matches like perfectly. Should I use that instead? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one actually. I feel like that's a pretty good match. Oh yeah, and that's what's being used on the other lots. So we'll use that. And let's kind of try and get some landscaping in. I feel like a couple of bushes in this little nook here would be really cute. And also along here could be really cute. Maybe just all of that should be shrubbery. Originally the door is just like touching the floor, but maybe one. Is it two or is it just one? I think it's just one. Let's try giving it a little platform maybe. And then maybe we could do some stairs. And then honestly we could raise it up, I think. Oh, that looks really cute when it's raised up. Okay, I really like that. I think that's adorable. And then we will also put a shrub right in here. Kind of like this. Okay. And then just so we know that that's supposed to be landscaping, even though we'll probably do it very soon, I'm just gonna put in some dirt there, which I think would be cute. And then let's kind of see, I feel like trees always really help a build come together, so I'm gonna try and pull out some of those and see what works best. If we look at the surrounding areas, we got a lot of these like really cute red ones, which is here. We also have some of these, which are like cypress trees. And what else do we have? We have these cute little flowering ones. That's a really I feel like maybe this one isn't really on the island, or sorry, it is on the island but not really on the mainland, so maybe not that one. I feel like that one could be good. And this is used up in the top there, but I don't know if it belongs down here. Then we also have like these trees. But I was also thinking of adding some of these cats and dogs one if I wanted the kind of fall colors to come through. I feel like I just want it to be really warm and like welcoming little cafe slash apartment, which also reminds me that I need to like have a staircase somewhere for the apartment. I don't know if you go through the cafe to get up. I was kind of thinking there'd be a staircase on the outside, so let me just think about where I could put that. I'm thinking I feel like something like this could work. Maybe if we bring it up one. Okay, what if it was just going like this way? Actually, maybe over on this side would be better. Let's try putting in down like a little flooring piece here. Also, I think am I missing like the roof here? Oh, I'm missing the wall. That's why. Okay, much better. Much better. Same thing on that side. Okay, now I want to see what it would look like if I put this staircase up here. Kind of like this. But obviously that bottom bit would go. That is quite the trek to make up to your apartment, but maybe that's how it has to be. You can't do it that way. It kind of bugs me that it's not like touching the wall there. I don't want to give them a ladder, but at this point, I might need to. I feel like maybe it makes more sense if the entranceway is on this bit here instead of like weirdly tucked over there. So let me try instead to do something like that. Like something up here maybe. Oops. Except instead of the window, I think it would be the, what's it called? The door. There we go. Something like this. Alright, and then if we brought up the stairs, well then it touches the wall, which is kind of perfect because that's what I was saying I wanted. So maybe it's all working out like this. I could have it swing out a little bit, but maybe we'll just keep it like this. And then we can put, maybe this is like their little backyard area. And we could put a fence, probably quite a tall one, I would think. I still want these builds to feel very realistic, so maybe it'd be more of like this kind of fence. Maybe it's not even their backyard. Maybe it's like the cafe's like garbage area, and then also just the entranceway for this top little apartment. So yeah, maybe it's something like that. And then we could put a gate on it. Do I want to use the, maybe I want to use the werewolf's fence instead. I feel like that one looks slightly more realistic. I mean, it has the barbed wire, which is definitely aggressive, but I think the chain link looks a bit more residential than the other, than the get to work one. And then we can put that gate in, maybe just over here. Okay. This should still be the stone. I kind of wanted it to be like grass. If we take, but a more like dingy looking grass, like this almost. Yeah, I feel like something like that. And then we can landscape inside there, and then yeah, and then I think the side over here will be the little patio and stuff. And maybe if we put a tree like right here, it gives a bit more privacy to the back. I'd love to put a tree like right there, I think. And then we got to make sure that there's like little patches for these trees. Maybe these ones kind of line the outside of it, or is that too formal looking? Let's see. Like I was thinking maybe if it was kind of like this. I almost wonder if they should be brought down in size though, because I think they're maybe just a bit too big. And then maybe if we had some kind of fence bordering it, like this one could be pretty cute, or honestly a hedge fence. I feel like that one's a bit too tall. Maybe this one instead. I don't know if I love the... I think that feels too structured for what I'm trying to go for. I wonder if this whole part back here could be like grass and stuff. Okay, I feel like that's pretty cute. I just need to find a way to make this feel more natural, I guess. I definitely think some kind of fence could really help. I'm just not sure which one I want to use is all. Oh, it'd be kind of cute if this was like a little garden sitting area. So you can either be out here on like the patio, or you can come into here with this little gate. You can kind of just sit under the trees and stuff. That would be really cute. Let's do that and see how we like it. Okay. I feel like I don't want that to be the full size that it is, so I'm gonna try using the tool mod. I'm gonna go for like 1.5. If I do it like that, is it... Oh, it clips the stairs. Okay. I just don't like this, the double tree thing there, but maybe that's okay. And then, just so I remember what I want this to be, I'm gonna put in some park benches, like maybe these ones there. Oh, I feel like putting a wishing well in here would be really cute. I've never actually used the wishing well in a build, so let's see. Do I even know where it is? Do I even know where it is? Ooh, I might like double layer them like that because this wedding arch is beautiful. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. That's gorgeous. And then this could be like, you could get married here if you wanted. Alright. I was looking for the wishing well. Here we are. Maybe if that just goes right in the middle there, and then we could have some benches on either side. And then maybe in here as well. I think that's really cute. It's like a little park haven in the midst of this like little cafe, which I think is probably pretty cute. Right. Okay, and then over here will be all the little seating areas. I need the outdoor tables though. Yeah, and we could use these ones to match this to make it look like it's an extension of the patio over here. What chairs do they use? They use these ones in like this color. That's a good way to blend it into the surrounding area. And then something we're missing still is the chimney and the little sign peeking off of this overhang here. And just like a lot of the little details, but I can feel myself losing steam, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause probably for today, and then I will come back and we will continue working on this in literally just a couple seconds for you guys. Alright, so I've come back now after taking a break, and now that I'm looking at it with fresh eyes, I don't hate it, but I do think it's missing a lot of the small details that I'm seeing in the reference photo, so I think I'm gonna try and go in and add all of those just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I'm also wondering if I should switch out these windows to have like that green that's in them. So I feel like I could use these cottage living ones, but these are just a touch too small, I think. Or alternatively, oh, this one actually matches pretty well in terms of color. I don't know how well it fits, but I guess it could be worse. I just don't know if I love how it lines up here. So maybe if I try a different wallpaper, like this one, maybe. Okay, that one's not quite working how I hoped. I wonder if there's any alternatives, or maybe I just embraced the busyness with this one. I don't think I like that. Maybe I just need to choose a different window. Let me see if there's other ones that could work. I wonder about using these stained glass ones. Excuse me. I don't know, like those could be kind of interesting and break up the monotony of like all the black that I'm using, but I'm not sure. Or maybe I use these just for a bit of interest. Okay, I kind of like it like that. I mean, it's not the correct color, but it's at least a little less matchy-matchy. Yeah, and all these have like light colored frames, which isn't ideal. I wonder if I made it white instead. Or if I could somehow add a frame with a different window. Oh, wait a minute. Should I try just these base game windows first? There's the black, brown, red, and this green. Now I feel like the green is definitely not the right shade. I wonder if I did it with, oops, with the red instead, maybe? Not sold on it. Okay, what about these windows? Green. Maybe something like this could be okay. Or what about these horse ranch ones? They definitely would take up the space up here in a nice way, I would think. Ooh, I definitely do like how they fill up the wall. I guess it's just a matter of finding which ones. I could do the brown, that's not bad. The green isn't my favorite. I'm honestly gonna try it with the brown and see. Just because I feel like the all black windows is kind of a little bit boring, so we're gonna try this instead and see how that looks. Also gonna put a bit more ivy there. And yeah, so since I think it's missing a lot of the details, I might put something like this to show it's a cafe. Maybe in like the orangey color. Now that does block the really pretty stained glass up there, but I don't know, maybe that's better? Or maybe I could put it on this window. I feel like that looks a little silly, so maybe I'll do it like this. I could also change the door if I needed, but maybe just something like small. I feel like that's kind of cute. I guess all of these have red though, so maybe I should make it red to match. And then I also think there needs to be a little roof piece up here, like this one. Don't know if that one matches in perfectly, but I can use tool mod to fix that. I think with the slope, none of the roofs are gonna slot in perfectly, so that might be a bit of an issue, but maybe I could try using something else like these over here. Maybe I could do like this one. Oh, I also definitely need to add in the chimney and such. Okay, I feel like that adds a little bit of interest. I definitely want there to be like some kind of flower, like hanging flower pot maybe on the side here. Or I was kind of thinking up here, but that needs to be where like the sign's gonna be, unless I made it like really big. But that's not very realistic, and I really like when the builds have realism. I feel like this spot here could be good for the drain pipe. Maybe in just green. Or maybe just a gray is fine. I also feel like maybe another drain pipe up here. And I think one of these as well. These little vents. Maybe I'll just put that one down there. And then in terms of flower boxes, we could do this one or this cottage living one. Or I feel like the standard one's pretty cute. I do like it in the yellow, but maybe I should do red just to stay on theme. Okay, if I put it on that window, I think it's a little bit too much. Oh, honestly, it's cuter up top. Like just on a select few windows instead of going around all these stained glass ones, because then I feel like it takes away from the stained glass a little bit. I could put some more ivy down here, or I don't think that's quite what I want. I wonder if I could put this somewhere. If I sized it down one and maybe put it on the window back here. Oh, I think that's pretty cute. Maybe I could even put the red flowers in it. Like this. Pretty cute. Ooh, maybe this awning's actually better. Or is that too modern? Okay, yeah, I think I'll use this one instead. I think it suits it a little bit better. Something I also want is the air conditioning unit, which I think is a wall decoration. Somewhere. Here we go. And maybe I could put that maybe in this window here. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. Now, I think for these sides, I don't really know if there's much that needs to go back here. Maybe I could put like a second little roof line just to add a bit of interest. Same with up there. And for some reason the trim isn't going here, so I think what I need to do is have that be a room. Ooh, honestly, it's not bad like that. Oh, actually it might be because of the stairs being right there. So maybe we can't actually change anything about that. I would like to fix down here though. I think we could put maybe just this stone again. And we'll use that on the top as well. And okay, I'm thinking maybe a hanging flower pot over here. I could use the debug one or just these ones from Cottage Living. Or actually, these are from Get Together. The debug ones are Cottage Living, I think. Okay, maybe I'll put the hanging flower pot right there. And, oh, I like the white. And then on this side, maybe I'll put a chair, a light, maybe a house number, maybe this vent again. And another drain pipe, or is that too much? I think maybe enough with the drain pipes. I feel like maybe I'm overdoing it with those. Maybe I could use this to look like a little plate number, like a house number, door plate kind of thing. I made it small enough. And then if I get just a sconce to look like an outside light. I don't know which one though. Could just stick with the get together and use this one here. Let's see what that looks like at night. Okay, that's pretty cute. I kind of want these two to line up. I feel like that would make sense. And then I am gonna put a mailbox here because I think that would be super cute if I knew where to find them. I kind of want to do the apartment mailbox because I feel like that looks more realistic. And it should be fully functioning, I would think. I don't love the spacing that's going on here, and also there's a lot of squares, so maybe I'll get rid of the vent. This door light can actually go on the side. This will go over there, and then I'll bring this down and have the apartment mailbox there. Maybe I'll have this in gray instead. And maybe I'll put it below the light over here. Okay, I wonder about putting a little window here actually, like, or if I might actually just bring the wall back out. Yeah, actually, I think that solves my issues a bit more. And I think I'm quickly just gonna do the chimney as well because this blank wall is not helping. So maybe we'll do a get together stone in this brown color. And I think I'll just duplicate this room right on top. And then we can turn it into a half wall if we need, maybe like this one. I'm just gonna copy the paint onto the inside and remove the ceiling. Okay, and then it looks like there's two cylinder ones, so I think that's what we'll do. Get Together has some good ones like these here. It looks like there's one bigger one, that's probably too big, and then one slightly smaller one. So maybe I will do that, but I'll use the tool mod to adjust this one, maybe by like 1.5. We can try that. I definitely think that looks like the reference. I think maybe I want to bring the half wall size up a bit because I feel like it looks a little bit awkward here. Let's do it like this. Okay, and I'm gonna make these like a brown or gray stone. Maybe I'll do this one. Or they could actually be slightly different colors. I think that would be fine. I think this is still too big, so I'm gonna try 1.3. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. Maybe this one can go up as well. Okay, I think something like that's kind of cute. And I'm also wondering if maybe I want to put another little one just off on the corner here. Just as a little detail. And we could also add some of these like roof trim pieces if we wanted. But maybe I just put like one in the top, which tells you like northeast, east, south, or west, and all of that. Maybe like that. I could even put it right at the top part here. I don't love it. Maybe I'll put in a satellite dish for extra realism. And I'll make it darker. Okay, I think in terms of little details, that's pretty much good. So maybe the next step is just to landscape these bits here, and then we can probably move on into the inside. So I'm gonna start by finding some good standard bushes. I do like these base game ones a lot, but I want to match the surrounding area. So we will need to find this bush because that's this one. And what other one is there? Should this go somewhere? I wonder. Okay. So I'm actually just gonna filter by pack because I think that would make this go a lot faster. So I'm gonna filter by get together, and maybe it'll be in the flower section. Yeah, so this is the bush that's right there, and maybe some of these purple flowers could be really cute as well, and this and this. Okay, so using this, I'm gonna go ahead and line this little section here, and I'm gonna hold Alt to rotate it freely like this. And I'm also holding Shift so that it just automatically duplicates it. For this one, I think I'm gonna shrink it down a bit. I'm just trying to use this as like a border. I think like that's probably good. And then we can take this yellow flower bush here and put it in the corners. And what else is there that we could use? There's these little pieces of grass which we could use to fill in some of the blank spots. I don't think I mind if it's got a little bit of a messier look. I could also use some of these shrubs to fill it in for a little bit of extra greenness. Maybe I'll use that more over here. There's also a mix of like a whole bunch of different colored flowers over there, but I don't think that's quite the theme that I want. I will use these little purple flowers though, because I think those are very cute. And also some of these little white ones. Just to fill in some of the blank spaces here. I'd honestly say that's probably pretty good. I'll maybe size this down and put it in the front patch as well. And then delete that. And then I think so it looks a little bit more finished, I'll either put a bunch of rocks along it, or I will go ahead and use a fence, in which case I no longer need to filter by pack, but I could do something like this jungle adventure fence, which is like stone, and just have it border the plants. Or I could use just this base game one, which actually I kind of like better because it blends in with the flooring that I've used. So we'll try that. Part of me also wonders if this should just be fully connected, but so this makes the path very narrow for on this side, so I might try mixing two fences. Don't know if I love it. okay, I think this needs to be connected. Because I think it looks maybe a little bit strange when it's not. Maybe I'll size this yellow one down. And I'm gonna try and adjust all of these so that they're not really clipping over the fence. If it is a little bit, I don't mind too much, but I don't want too much clipping through. Like for this bush, I think I might just have to accept it, but for these ones I can adjust it a bit more. All right. I feel like I'm missing something in this little section here, so I'm maybe gonna use something that's not base game. Maybe I'll bring in some red flowers. Oh, these little purple ones are really cute from high school years. That's interesting. All right. I don't know where the ones I'm thinking of are. Like maybe this one. If this was red, could be cute. Or maybe I'll just keep it in the color scheme of like the flowers that are already there, so kind of like yellow and orange. Like this is the yellow swatch, but it definitely looks orange. We could do the blue. That looks kind of cute. Or actually, you know what? The orange is fine because there is orange flowers there, so. The leaves are just a lot darker than everything else, which is kind of throwing me off, so. Maybe instead I could use some of the romantic garden stuff. Like these little tall ones. Because I can probably hide the bits that are too green compared to the rest of it. Okay, it's definitely feeling very overgrown, but I don't think that's the worst. Yeah, honestly, I'll just leave it like that for now, and then if I want to change it later, I totally can. But maybe we could put some of this grass back here to make it feel a bit more realistic. Maybe some grass here. Okay, I think over here needs some terrain paint, like under the chairs and the well, to make it look like the grass is a bit more worn. And I could also probably change the color of these. Maybe like these gray ones. And maybe I'll go with the green for the wishing well. Or actually I'll go with brown to kind of match the little outcropping on this side. Just the default swatch I think is probably good. And yeah. Okay, I feel like these are kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. So I'm tempted to get rid of those and just kind of have it be this overgrown mess a little bit. Like I said, I can always come back to it later if I feel something else is working better. And then I think we'll go ahead and move on into the back now first. So I think we'll need a bunch of trash cans. So I'm going to use like these debug ones, maybe on this side actually. I'll put that there with like a little bag of trash, and then also just this regular bin here. Something like that I think could be nice. And then maybe we could put a couple bits of garbage along the fence. I'm trying to think of what else could go back here. Maybe a couple of like bikes and things, maybe like a planter pot or two. Like I was thinking maybe one of those, or maybe like this bucket, the summer bucket. I wonder about like a laundry line. Maybe not. Telescope. Maybe some monkey bars if there's like a kid who lives here, or a swing set could work. But I don't know, that doesn't speak to me too much. I feel like a bike and then some table and chairs is probably good enough. Something like this. Maybe the bucket can go here. And then we'll put the plant pots just along here, just so there's a skill building item. I feel like that color's fine. And then, yeah, maybe I could put a barbecue as well. Like this one maybe? Just off in the corner, and then maybe the people up here use it. I don't know if the people up here are going to be the tenants, or sorry, I was just trying to put this trim in and I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I don't know if the people up here are going to be the people who own the cafe, or if it's going to be a separate family. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I do want the a little table and chairs moment though, so maybe we'll use that chair and just like a plastic table. Maybe just this one. I think I'll just have it be a two-person setup. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Then maybe over here is like the trash from the like company down below. Okay, and now I think we can move on into the inside. I think we'll start down here with the cafe first. So I think first things first, we're gonna go ahead and get some lighting. If it would load. I currently have a video exporting while I'm recording this, so this definitely could get a little bit laggy, but fingers crossed it all works. I need just this ceiling light here. I want it to be nice and bright while I can see what, or just so I can see what I'm doing, and then we can always alter it afterwards. Okay, let's try and figure out the flooring and the wallpaper. I feel like I really want this to be like a really cozy cafe, so I don't know if like a tile floor is what I'm looking for. I think I probably want a wooden floor. I'm kind of envisioning, ooh, this paranormal one could be perfect. Hang on. That's like super cute. Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this one because I actually love that very, very much. I feel like over here could maybe a little table and chairs. I guess first things first is I need to figure out where the kind of bar area is gonna go, like the coffee bar area. So if we pick this one here, maybe it will go right back here. Okay, yeah, I feel like that's good. And then we can have table, chairs, and a little nook over here. And this can be a little kitchen. Now, I forgot to do the wallpaper, so maybe we could do something with like a bit of paneling. Or maybe something that's more like wallpaper, or maybe something like this. Ooh, maybe this cottage living wallpaper could be really pretty. I don't know if I want it to be like a modern cafe with a dated or vintage aesthetic, or if I want it to be straight up like old and more worn. Maybe the flooring's too busy actually, and I can't really find a wood tone that's matching this. So let's see. Oh, that feels a bit dark. I don't know if maybe I want to use like a brick on the inside. I wonder about using a brick here. Maybe a paneling like this could work for the inside. Or this growing together one. Actually, maybe too orange. Why is this so difficult? Well, the outside is black and white, so maybe I need to pull that into the inside and have it be like this, kind of. Or alternatively, we like switch routes and we could use this wooden floor. Actually, maybe that's better. I feel like the parquet flooring's maybe a bit extreme. Oh, unless I use like the lighter color. I didn't really envision this being a light colored cafe. I was definitely picturing like darker tones, but maybe it's okay. What about this? It's definitely more purple toned. That feels too log cabin-y. This probably feels like a pirate ship. Yikes, I'm really struggling. Okay, what about something like this? Maybe if I tried... Whoa. Okay, what about this? I feel like this could work. Okay, let's go ahead and try it, and we can always change it later on. I don't know if maybe I want it to be like a white instead. No. I think that's definitely not what I want. Okay, so let's try this and see how we get on. Yeah, I wonder if this bit could come out. Okay, we'll do it like this, and then I'll put another counter. What's nice about this is that we actually have counters that match it. So this is just a base game counter that's made to look like a coffee counter. So if I could find it. Oh yeah, so it's just this one, and then we could just put it in a different color. But I think I'll actually do the island piece. And then I'll just merge it in. And then maybe we can put some like coffee and creamer and stuff to make it look a bit more realistic. And yeah. I also would like to put a cash register. Maybe I'll slot it into could slot it back here. Maybe if I do it more like this. Okay, I think something like that's pretty cute. And then we'll just have table chairs, and then over here what I'm thinking is if I take the sofa from like say cats and dogs or something, like this one here. Oh, except it actually doesn't fit perfectly into here, so that's kind of a bust. I could probably size it up. It just, your Sims might sit on it very awkwardly, and it might look like a monstrosity compared to everything else. I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it's definitely a little bit odd. Okay, I also think like having these black windows and this being brown is kind of not working for me. Now going the all black route feels very harsh, but maybe if we use some like cozy lighting, it could work. I'm really trying to make this parquet flooring work. I really do like it. Or maybe I could, well, there is this one instead, but I don't love that. Maybe I could use this, whatever this is called, the herringbone. Maybe I could use that one instead. But yeah, maybe it's like dark and then we can put like a couple of brightly different colored furniture pieces and stuff. Let's see if we make everything in this room like a warm tone. Okay, or alternatively, this needs to be like white. Ooh, the white could actually work pretty well. See, this is usually why I cut out this part in my speed builds, because it takes me literally forever to figure all this out. But maybe instead we'll try this, the white with the black, and then I think maybe the countertop should change to be black and white. Okay, so I think we can make this work. I like the idea of this spot being kind of like a little library area, so maybe we could find some bookshelves. Maybe we'll do bookshelves before we do the rest of it. This is definitely a bit all over the place because I haven't ever really made a cafe before, so I'm learning here, so bear with me. Oh, I'd love to use these tall ones from, what's it called, Strangerville, but I don't think those are gonna work. I really just need something like low lying like this, but I don't want it to look like that. Can maybe use these ones. I just don't want it to cover the windows is all. Whoa, I didn't know these were double-sided objects. That's really cool. I could make some kind of custom bookshelf like that. And then maybe just have like a couple of different chairs and a sofa. In terms of sofas, I want something that feels kind of like a public sofa, if that makes any sort of sense. Like, I don't want it to look too plush and comfortable. Like, actually, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Oh, like the purple one would look so cute in here. Okay, also, I really like the idea of this bookshelf, but I don't think that's gonna quite work. Maybe I'll put them like behind this sofa here. If they're black, they might look like an extension of the window, which could be nice. I really like this purple color for the sofa. Maybe then we could have a couple of chairs and a coffee table. I kind of want it to be like an eclectic looking coffee shop, I think. So maybe like that pattern. And could maybe do this high back chair. Ooh, I feel like that matches pretty well. Okay, I think that's like really cute actually. And then I think a coffee table or two little side tables could work perfectly. And also a rug. I feel like a growing together rug could really work here. Maybe not actually. What about... Could use just a paranormal rug. Ooh, I feel like that works pretty well actually. I feel like that's got all the right tones and stuff. See, now I'm feeling like the walls are still not the right color. I don't know, maybe I want it to feel more moody like this. Okay, I wonder if I want to put a little, like, word counter back here. Sorry, I just had to adjust my seat for a second. But maybe if we put, like, a little counter back here, I could put some plants in the corner, and then, like, the rest is tables and chairs in the middle here. Let's kind of see what my options are. I could use some higher sitting tables from Cottage Living or something, but I think, oh, maybe ones with cute little patterns on it would be adorable. Like that one could work really well. Maybe the yellow one as well. Honestly, that blue one works kind of nice too. Maybe something like this. Or alternatively, we could just go for like a wooden table. Let's go with this one. Okay, and then we'll need various chairs. Maybe we could do the paranormal ones could be nice. So could these ones from cottage living, or any other ones. I just want to like mix and match a bunch of patterns and stuff, I think. So I feel like this one kind of works for this table and chairs because there's like the two reds. This one, that one could maybe work. That one definitely works, but that one's like meant to work together. Maybe we switch these up instead because I feel like this yellow might work a bit better over here. Okay, I don't think I actually love this chair or how that's working with it. Maybe there's like a color that would work better. I'm not using green, I'm not using purple. The red doesn't really match. Okay, I'll just find a different chair, I think. Maybe this high school years one? Nah, it's a bit too red. What about this one? Also too red. That's a bit orangey. More red than like magenta, I guess. I think that one's not bad. But I guess it is still a bit more red. I think I might have to end up switching this yet again. My volume was way too loud this whole time, my poor ears. Maybe we could try using the blue one here. Or perhaps I'm a little bit stuck on what the final chair should be. I guess that blue matches pretty fine. But I don't really like that the seat's gray. What else? I just need something else with like a funky kind of pattern, which apparently is a very difficult thing to find. Nope. Okay, let's try this chair again. Let's try all the chairs I tried on the other one that didn't quite work and see if there's anything that works for this one. Actually, I guess this is the only other chair I tried, huh? I wonder if I could get... If I did it like that, that could work. Maybe let's try that. and see. Okay. I feel like I don't want to have too many tables because I don't want the space to get too cluttered. But maybe something like this would be fine. And then if we find a couple of bar stools for up here, maybe let me find one that works well with this color scheme. Well, I guess that one works pretty well actually. I could use the yellow, but the yellow's right there, so maybe I should use more of like a bluey color. I could use these ones. Okay, I feel like that's actually pretty cute. I feel like I want to do like a collection of different rugs under each one, but realistically that's probably like a hassle for maintenance, but it's just The Sims. Maybe it's not that serious. Like maybe if we did ones that were the colors of the other ones. I don't know if that made any kind of sense, but see how like this one's red and blue, this one's yellow and red, like kind of like that. Now the rugs I chose are straight up ugly, but that was just to give a little example. I really can't find this perfect color here. Oh, there we go. That one's kind of perfect. Oops. Okay, again, don't love it. I could use that as a cute little entranceway rug though. I feel like that'd be kind of nice. Maybe like this. Maybe I'll push this table and chairs over into this corner. Actually, no, it's probably better like this. Alright, well I feel like we got a good general theme going on. I feel like the only thing now is I'm still, to no one's surprise, not sold on the wallpaper and stuff. Maybe a warmer color scheme would be nice. Same with the floors. I feel like maybe the black is just a bit harsh. Maybe the whole thing should be like brick or something. I feel like that's kind of a fun take. And then maybe if I made the counters back to being that brown again. Okay, I think that's pretty cute. I kind of want part of these to be alternating. Or like a mix of both, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and put in a couple of different plants and stuff to start making it feel like it's got some life in it. I think this palm plant could be really pretty. Also this. Maybe this one as well could be really cute. I also feel like some tulips up here would be adorable. Then I could use this standard tree in the corner. Maybe I could put this back here. Or maybe like a double. Actually, no, we'll put that back there. The only thing is I can't put any like chalkboard signs back here if the windows are there, which isn't ideal, but that's probably okay in the end. I'm sure I can find some kind of way. Then maybe I could put like these plants over here. Looking back at this, I'm not sure I'm sold on like that pattern. I think I like that bit a bit better. Okay. Then I'm just gonna rearrange these plants a bit. Maybe I'll actually put that plant somewhere else. We'll put that one there. I'm definitely gonna put like a computer in here, like someone's just been working on their laptop, but your Sims could actually use it if they needed to. Maybe I'll put a couple in here, and then it's kind of got a bit more function to it. Maybe we'll do like 2 of them. This could go on the other side. And then we could also put a cute little book stack in here. I also think I would love to have some like candles and wall sconces and stuff. So maybe we could go ahead and put a candle over here. This one is from Backyard Stuff Pack, I think. It's meant to be like a mosquito repellent candle, but it's just such like the perfect candle. I use it all the time. Like not just outdoors, I mean. This could be really cute on a coffee table. I really like this lamp, maybe over in the corner here. Okay, let's go ahead and get a coffee table. And I also feel like putting a couple of different mugs around and stuff would look really cute to make it feel lived in, or like this place is actively being used, I guess, not so much lived in. Ooh, I feel like this coffee table would be so good. Could we get away with it in black, or should it be white? Probably white, honestly. But I feel like it's not usable for your Sims though, so maybe instead we have to do side tables, just because this area is actually a bit smaller than I kind of thought. Maybe we could use this one here, and maybe like the suitcase one here. I don't love the suitcase one. I feel like we could use a different one. Maybe this like metal mirrored one could be fun. And then I feel like in the corner I'd like a lamp and a plant. So maybe this lamp from growing together. Or honestly I could have two lamps. But I feel like that lamp's pretty cute. And then I put this plant over in the corner, but I actually think it would work better over here. Something like that. Okay, I feel like that's really cute. And I also think I'd like to put a candle on each. Or maybe not a candle, maybe I'll do a little lamp instead. Kind of like an old jazz or comedy club. I'll just have to find a good sized one. I'll probably end up sizing one down, I would think. I feel like this size down is probably pretty good. Oh, I think that's super cute actually. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, I really like that. Maybe we could put one on the side there. Nah. I'd like to put one of these up here. A little moonlight back there could be cute. I feel like I need some more books and stuff. These are the ones I was looking for. Could put those there. Ooh, a little seance ball could be cute as well. What else is there? Oh, I feel like a magazine rack right here could be cute. And practical. Some more books. Ooh, actually some board games could be fun. Oops. Maybe I could put the other board game rack on the other side, like this one here. Okay, that's pretty cute. These I would like to change. Then, oops. Then I think I'd like to take some of these and raise them up. I keep accidentally clicking it. It's kind of hard with where my mouse is because I can't control it how I normally would. Okay, and then up here as well will be good. And then perfect. We've got like a whole collection of books to be used. Okay, I think that looks pretty cute. I probably could have put a couple more plants and stuff on the shelf, but maybe that's fine. I kind of like it as is. Maybe I'll put a little plant on this side table here. I feel like that one would be really cute. And yeah, and then I'll have to like dot around some coffee mugs and things like that. Maybe instead of having 2 laptops up there, I could put one of them on a little table here. Okay, I feel like that's cute. And then what else? I feel like I'm missing a bunch of like wall art and stuff, so maybe let's take a look at that. I definitely need to put some light switches in here. Trying to think. Maybe there's like a food safety certificate up on the wall, like food handlers and stuff, or like a business award. Maybe they can have 3 of them. So like when you walk in the door, you know immediately that they're like trusted. I feel like a broom back here would be probably smart. I'd like to put like a sink and things back here as well, so maybe just taking that base game counter again and then slotting one in. Like I think something like that, and then maybe if we have a sink and maybe like a mini fridge. Though it might be annoying if your Sims are like coming back here to use the sink or get the fridge. I also realized that there is no bathroom. I might have to put one of those public ones out here, because I kind of forgot that there should be a bathroom in here. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna have to put one of those public restrooms. If we take a look at our options, we have this one, which is from the Get Together World. We have a Willow Creek one, Oasis Springs. Let's do this one. I feel like this one's the cutest. So we'll just tuck that away over here. Maybe I could put it on the back of the lot, actually. Okay, bathroom issue resolved for the most part, I guess. I'll still end up putting a sink back here though. Okay, I also feel like a couple of curtains could be really cute. Maybe these little ones from Growing Together. Those are super cute. I also kind of want to use like the paranormal ones. I could use them in white maybe. Maybe I'll do the white and the blue. And then these could be maybe blue or just white. But I actually prefer the cream, I think. Or I could use these high school years ones, which actually might be a little bit cuter. You just have to ignore the fact that they like completely clip into the counters. Actually, maybe I prefer them bigger, just clipping into the counters. It completely covers the sink, but I could just replace the sink instead to be one of these ones, maybe? Okay, that's probably fine. I actually feel like using them in the burgundy would be a lot prettier. And then kind of tie in some of these colors. And then I think back here I'd actually like there to be a little bit of tile instead. But not like that. Maybe this checkered one. I feel like that's kind of what I want. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like individual clutter items I need to add and things like that. But for the most part, I think it's a pretty cute cafe. I think there's like a decent amount of seating and there's like some activities you can do. Maybe let's see what other activities I could throw in to make it a bit more engaging, because I feel like these lots kind of lose interest pretty quickly because you get there, you like order a coffee and then it's like, what do you do? So, ooh, I could add a card table. I wonder. Or a don't wake the llama table. Ooh, a dartboard. Though a dartboard in a cafe seems like an awful idea. Ooh, maybe like a foosball table could be fun. I don't really have the space to put any of this. I really like the idea of a foosball table. I just don't know where to put it. Okay, maybe I should use the card table instead. Yeah, let's do the card table. None of these colors look great. If we're gonna use green though, I have the idea to use this chair in, where is it? In this swatch. Oh, I also accidentally got rid of the door somehow. Okay, I need this and I need the card table back. I'm using this because I think you can have a bit more options. There's old maid, chess. Okay, there's like 2 options that you can do with this. But you know what? That's better than none. So I'll do this. Put that off in the corner there. Okay, I think that looks pretty cute. It's definitely a crammed cafe, but that's okay. What is this set as? I want this to be set as a cafe. Any requirements that I'm missing? I don't think so. I want to try and find somewhere to put like the chalkboard with all the menu items. Like this one here. Either this one or this one. Maybe we'll just shove the broom off in the corner. I feel like I'd like to use 2 of these instead. Yeah, I guess this is the only wall I can really put them on. So we'll do it like that. Alright. I definitely think this is coming together. I think it's looking super cute. Okay, so I think the base of the cafe is looking pretty cute. I think we just need to add in a couple of little details to make it really feel lived in and stuff. So I'm just gonna go through the debug menu and see what I can find that makes it, or that's gonna make it feel a bit more lived in and like it's been a well-loved cafe and not like a brand new one. I feel like here I want like a sugar station. Over here I'll probably leave empty just so you can place things and stuff. I feel like putting a snow globe somewhere could be cute. Maybe over by this candle. These snow globes are from City Living, by the way, in case you're curious. Maybe some postcards and stuff could be cute. I'm just kind of gonna pull out whatever I think could work well, and then we'll go from there. I definitely think like a tea set. Now this is an espresso machine, but I feel like it'd be cute to add a normal coffee machine somewhere. Maybe I could put that on this counter instead. I don't imagine they cooked any of their baked goods here. I feel like they probably get it from a different cafe, but maybe I'll put like a slice of fruit cake up there. Maybe this somewhere could be pretty cute as well. Just these little extra treats. Maybe we could raise it up and put it on this countertop here. Maybe if I shrink it, or actually maybe I'll put it on top of here instead. I'm just going to use the tool mod to lower it. Almost. Okay. Maybe like a plate somewhere could be cute as well. Maybe that's something that could go on this table as decor. Oh, maybe one of these tables could have like a little tea set. Maybe this one here. I could move the lamp off to the back there, and then we could put a little tea set here to make it look like that's what they've ordered. I think that'd be really cute. Just put it in that color there. But I'm not sold on this wooden base, so I think maybe I'm going to use the tool mod to lower it so that you can just see the mugs and stuff. So maybe if I lower it by this much. Okay, I think that's perfect. Then it looks like they've just ordered some little teacups and things like that. And what else could we put? Maybe I could put like one of these condiment baskets, because maybe they serve like breakfast sandwiches and stuff. I wonder if I should put one of these on all of the tables or if that's too much. I think I'll just do it on the one over there. Or maybe instead we could put this. Oops, that is not what I wanted. Maybe we could put this instead where the coffee and sugar is gonna go. Could this look like a coffee station thing? Maybe this? That's just a kettle. Maybe we could put some mugs back here. Let's look in the everyday clutter options. We have like sprinkles and stuff. I wonder about using like the flower from cottage living and things like that. We have these mugs here, and I definitely want to put some of these like on the table to make it look like they're being used. I'll come over and like adjust these in a little bit. I just want to pull out the things that I know I kind of want, and then I'm gonna go from there. I wonder if this could pass. I know this is supposed to be like lotions and bottles and stuff, but maybe it's like sugar. Ooh, actually this one could probably work from Horse Ranch. I wonder about using this basket to hold the tea and stuff. Nah. Or you know what else we could use is these little canisters from Cottage Living could actually work pretty well. And maybe some other utensils there. And maybe a candy jar somewhere. Okay, I feel like this is probably good. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tulips in the corner. I want this as like your sugar jars. But I also want to have all of these, I think. Maybe instead I put this here, shift this over. I won't use this and I won't use that. I'm kind of wondering if I should like, oh, maybe putting some salt and pepper shakers would be good as well. I don't think there should be any mugs here. I feel like that would go somewhere else. Okay, let's kind of adjust the colors around. Kind of like that one. And yeah, I was thinking of maybe putting a mug and a spoon to make it look like someone is filling up their coffee and stuff. But I'm gonna try searching for the flower, which we got from Cottage Living. Got an empty glass there. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I was thinking of. Or there's the sugar. Now I know they probably wouldn't have it in open bags like this, but just so everyone kind of understands what I'm going for, I want to have it kind of out like that. Also, if none of you have the everyday clutter item, this little debug drink here looks like a perfectly functional water bottle, which is from Growing Together, so you can always use that as a replacement. I've just discovered that. There's a little ice cream cone. Oh my gosh. A little water bottle. Part of me wants to use this grocery coupon to make it look like they've taken down an order, and this is like what they're using to remember it. So maybe I'll do that with like a pen. Okay, so I need a pen and a spoon. Okay. I'll start with the pen. I don't want the quill. Let's just go debug. And then it should be somewhere up at the top. Oh, here's the spoon. So I'm gonna put this right beside it to make it look like that's what someone's using. Although typically it'd be like a stir stick, but we don't really have those in the game, so I'm just gonna go with the regular spoon for now. And then we can put the little pen here. And it looks like they've just taken the order or something, which I think is super cute. Okay, and I think that kind of wraps up this little station here. I don't think there's... I could put like a little tea canister actually. Just here. Okay, I like that. We'll get rid of the flower. And then we'll deal with over here. So for over here, I think something that could be cute would either be, I'm just thinking back because I used to work at a bakery cafe kind of thing, so I'm kind of wondering if I want to go with your standard drip coffee pot, or if instead I want to do like a little toaster oven, if in case people wanted like their pastries warmed up or something. I feel like maybe since we already have a coffee pot, kind or coffee situation, I think the toaster oven might make a bit more sense. I could use that. I think I'll use this one. I think this one looks more realistic to me. This actually looks like one I have right now. I think I'll also switch these around so the toaster oven is there and then all of these items are over here. I'll put some teas back here. Ooh, actually, I think the teas should be at the front of the cash register because that's how we did it at my bakery, because then it's like easier for customers to see what they're buying, kind of thing. Okay, just want to place it in the center, but that's proving to be very challenging. There we go. And I think I'll leave it with this little stripe pattern. I think that's super cute. Oh, another thing I think would be adorable is the little, I don't even know what you call it, like coin jar, I guess, from Everyday Clutter, because that's got like loose change and stuff, and it could kind of look like a tip jar, which I think would be super cute. Yeah, this one here. I'll just leave it like right there. Actually, maybe I'll put it beside the there, and then maybe that's like old orders as well. I think that's pretty cute though. And yeah, so I'm just gonna leave this blank because I don't want anything to interfere with gameplay here, but we'll finish up this counter. I don't think I need those utensils anymore, but maybe I'll use these ones over here. I think a couple more mugs could be cute, and then the little candy jar. And I think that's pretty adorable. All right, I think that's really cute. I'm very happy with how this is looking. I feel like all I have left to do is just kind of adjust over here, and then we can move on upstairs into the apartment. So I'm gonna size this plate down one because it's really big, and then I'm gonna put a little coffee mug here, and I'm gonna pick the used swatch to make it look like maybe the people who work here have yet to come and clear this spot up. Oh, I also think it'd be really cute if there was some doggy treats. I know this probably isn't sanitary, but I'm tempted to put them above the toaster oven. Okay, maybe I'll just put them over here instead. But I do think dog treats would be absolutely adorable. I'll get rid of the candy jar instead. Okay, that's super cute. I like that. Trying to think of other things. Maybe we could put this little vase here, or I guess it's a pitcher instead, not a vase. What else? I feel like maybe some books would be cute there. Okay, I feel like that's pretty good. Oh, actually, you know what I want to add? I'd love to have a little mug set here. And then also wherever I just was, I feel like putting this little workstation could be cute. This I think we got from, what is it? Everyday Clutter, I think? Yeah. But I feel like it'd be really cute if someone had like brought their iPad to work. Now, I don't think this mug makes much sense because why would you put a pencil in a mug that doesn't belong to you? But maybe I could cover it up with something like, I don't actually know what I could cover it up with that wouldn't look very odd. Maybe like this study stack. So let's try and put this here, and then we'll take the study stack and just merge it over the mug. And there we go. It looks like someone is hard at work and very much making this space their own. So we'll leave that there like someone's hard at work, and then we'll put a mug here for this person. Just in... Maybe I'll put a teapot with it to make it look like that's kind of how the tea's served sometimes. Like you can get a full set if you want to. And I'm going to use it in that same blue color to make it look like the dishware of this one. And I also think it'd be cute if someone was writing in a notebook somewhere. Maybe... I mean, this table doesn't have anything, so maybe I could put one here. I'm gonna do a notebook and a mug. Okay, I think that looks really cute. I'm enjoying that a lot. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this bottom part done. Actually, I think I want to change up the ceiling lights and then we'll call it done. So I'm just gonna get rid of all of these and then we'll find some cuter hanging lights and go from there. I feel like maybe some chandeliers could be cute. Oh, I feel like these mason jar ones right above the counter is very like classic cafe kind of. So we'll do those. And I don't know what ceiling light to do. Oh, I guess I could use this really cute pendant one that's got little flowers. What if I just line that up above each kind of little section here? I think that's pretty cute. Maybe I'll actually line up these ones. And then I think I'll have all the lights be a warm yellow. And I don't know if I want these to be like brown or white instead, actually. I think I like the blue. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call this bottom bit done. So now we can move on into the upstairs portion, which is, I think, what I've kind of decided off camera while I was thinking about it is that maybe the tenants up here are actually the owners of the little cafe down here. I'm thinking it's a young couple. I'm thinking 2 women possibly. And yeah, I kind of want the upstairs to have just as much of an eclectic feel as the downstairs. So in order to do that, I'm first gonna, I think, copy the flooring into this upstairs here. And for wallpaper, I don't know if we need the all brick again. I feel like we could do some wallpaper up here. Maybe this paneling one that I didn't want to use downstairs. Actually, I don't really like that, like, at all. So we're not going to use that one. Maybe just like a simple paneled one, or honestly, a little like wallpaper moment would be very cute. Oh, maybe something like subtle and simple like this could be nice. I think there's an option, yeah, this one here where it's got the wood paneling as well, so I think I'd like to use that. Maybe in the white would be cute. I think that's pretty nice. And then let's kind of go over the floor plan. Usually I do that before wallpaper and flooring. Don't know what just took over me, but yeah, so let's do the floor plan. I feel like right here is definitely the entranceway. And then off of the entranceway, I'm thinking a bathroom. Maybe we'll do it like, it can be kind of an oddly shaped bathroom. We can have an archway here. The door can be here. I think I should be able to fit everything. Then I could have like the toilet and the sink. And then I feel like this little window here is gonna kind of give me some difficulties because I don't want to like cut anything off like this, but I might have to. But it wouldn't be my preference. I just need to figure out where the bedroom should go. So let's actually, to help me kind of figure out some sizing and stuff, let's go ahead and put a bed in here and see where we could fit it. So, okay, that's kind of as I suspected. Yeah, it's kind of gonna get cut off awkwardly no matter which way I go about this, so maybe we do it like this. We'll have a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. And I think that's probably gonna be the best way we can do this, where we don't end up cutting off that wall. Even though I would really like to have the bedroom be attached to one of these windows, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. So let's try and put in some sample furniture and also some lights in all these rooms, and we'll see how we can make this work. Because I guess we also need doors. All of this is just going to be temporary just to figure out if I can actually make everything work. So let's just say it was kind of like that. And then I imagine there's an archway in these spots instead of a doorway. I'm literally just taking the first one that I find and then I'll change them out later. Okay, so this is probably, maybe I'll put the door in the living room there or somewhere over here, or maybe the kitchen could go along this side. I'm not sure, we'll have to see. I was thinking here originally, I don't even know if I can fit a couch in these spots. It's kind of it's definitely gonna be a tight squeeze. I don't know if a 3-seater is gonna, we could do a 3-seater like this and then have like the TV right there and a little sofa over here. There's something so fun about doing small apartments where like you really have to kind of think in different ways of how you can make everything fit, and then it kind of gives you something new that you probably wouldn't have created beforehand, and I feel like that's really fun. Okay, bedroom looks fine. Kitchen, for kitchen we'll need a stove, a sink, again this is all just temporary, and a fridge, and at least one counter. Okay, could also put that one there. And then in the dining room, we need at least one table and chair. Okay, I could put a cute little 2-seater right here. Maybe up here or in this little corner, we could fit a desk, and maybe that's where they do all their office work and like upkeep for the business downstairs. So it could either be in the corner like that or against the wall here. I think in the corner probably makes the most sense. And then in the bathroom, again, we need a sink. I was kind of thinking here. And then we need a toilet. I was thinking right here. And then I was gonna go for a shower tub combo right in that corner there. And I think that's all of our necessities kind of laid out. I'm even gonna move the door to this side and possibly bring this down one. I wouldn't have it be a, or I guess it could still be a two. I think a single, I'm trying to say a single archway would be better. Don't know why that was so difficult. Or like this kind of archway here. And then maybe we could put like a bookshelf over there. Or maybe a little bar could be cute. Yeah, but that would give us some more counter space, which could work really nicely. All right. I think that's a pretty good layout. Definitely squished and a little bit awkward, but we can fit everything plus like the desk and stuff. So I think that's pretty good for the size of this apartment. So now we'll work from the entranceway all the way to the rest of these rooms and just start decorating since I've got like the wallpaper and stuff done. So actually, before I do that, I'm gonna try and pick doors and archways that I actually enjoy. I definitely think this archway would be beautiful and perfect. I'll do it in white. Part of me wants to use this even though it like gets cut off and is slightly awkward with this couch setup. Maybe if I rotate the couch and put a little chair here, then the archway could work, but that's maybe a bit awkward. Maybe we just okay, I think we'll have to sacrifice the one arch because this room is already awkward as it is, and I'd prefer if things were at least kind of even. But I'll still use this cute one. Actually, does it come in a taller version? No, it does not. That's okay. This is just a base game arch, but I think it's got some little accent pieces like this one that I think kind of tie the two. And yeah. So I guess we're going for white doors and stuff. I kind of want to use the high school years doors. Those are some of my favorites to use because they just look so realistic. So I'm gonna go ahead and use those. Perfect. And now we can start working on the entranceway and everything. So I think over here we could fit maybe like a little, what's it called? Chest? That's not the right word. I'll find it and I'll show you what I'm thinking of. Like a little medicine cabinet is maybe what it is. Is it under shelves? I'm thinking of this one here. Yeah, from Growing Together. I feel like they'd have to be very space conscious in this little apartment of theirs, so I feel like having some kind of storage unit right in the front would make a lot of sense. Or I could size down this cottage living one, which honestly is very cute and looks kind of built in. I feel like in blue would be pretty nice. I definitely want this to be a very colorful looking apartment. Oh, I know I'm gonna want that in the kitchen, so I'm just gonna take that out now. Ooh, or I could even use this, what's what's it called, horse ranch one. And then I could hang up some clothes from, ooh, this would be good. Sorry, I get so distracted when I see all these things. It's kind of frustrating. What was I saying? Some clothes from Dream Home Decorator or something, which I believe we can find under the dresser category. Yeah, perfect. I could use the horse ranch ones, the high school years, or the Dream Home Decorator. I think we'll use the Dream Home Decorator because I like this little hat. We'll do it in this color scheme there. And yeah. Or alternatively, should I put like an actual dresser in here, because I don't know if I'll be able to fit one in here. Actually, yes I can. We're okay. We'll make it work. Maybe like that one. And then since I don't want to like cover too much here, I'm just gonna put like a plant on one side and then a piece of wall decor, I think, and then call it a day for those. Maybe I'm thinking just a little pot like this, or I could even, yeah, I'll put it here. Is 2 a bit too much, or is it cute? I'm voting it's cute, I think. It's kind of hard to decorate in these tiny spaces though, like just for filming at least, because the walls keep getting in the way and I don't want to decorate like this because then I feel like you don't get the full effect. Okay, let's go ahead and put in a little rug, a little entrance mat. Could use this little brown one, or maybe this little one here. I definitely want it to feel eclectic, and I feel like this one is good at doing that. I'm kind of wondering if I want the shelf to be a different color, like maybe it should just be a wooden shelf for now. Okay, I really don't think there's too much else I can add in here without making it not functional anymore, so maybe I'll just put a little framed photo here, and I'm thinking the like key holder from the Everyday Clutter kit. This one here. Although I know sometimes this makes staircases unusable, so fingers crossed it doesn't do that for me. I'm also going to go around and put in light switches. My biggest trigger in this game is where the light switch is placed, but I think on the tall wall height that looks normal. Or I guess the medium wall height or whatnot. I probably just need the one. I'll put like 2 in here, even though I don't think there actually would be. I feel like here would definitely have to. And then we'll definitely have one in the living room and in the bathroom. Okay. Right. Oh, so maybe I could put a little picture frame on this side actually, and then we could call it done. Or some bags instead. What I really like doing actually is merging the bags into this little object here. I always feel like that looks super cute. And maybe I'll change the colors around so we get a short key instead, so there's no like clipping or anything. I guess I could use this one instead then. It's so cute. Okay. It's not quite as colorful as I want, so I'm going to try and bring that color back in. And then let's go ahead and do the bathroom now. So I definitely want it to feel a little bit more dated. So I think for the shower tub combo, I'm going to go ahead and use the Space Game one. I feel like I always use this one, but it's just perfect for when I need a more dated looking shower. And maybe I'll use this pink color because I feel like I never use that one. And then for toilets, why do we have so many toilet options in this game? Honestly, it stresses me out because how do I know which one I'm supposed to use? Let's use this one, sure. Even though that's kind of an expensive one, but this whole lot's gonna be expensive. What are we at? Yeah, like 70k already. And then for the sink, maybe we could go with like this one, or maybe this one. Let's use the get-together one in honor of the world we're building in. I'll do it in this lighter wood swatch. Then we'll need a mirror, which I totally feel like they would have this somewhere. I don't know where, maybe like over there, but they definitely would have that. I also think they would have this. Okay. Maybe like a bit more of a worn looking mirror. I'll just keep it white, I guess. Maybe this is like the original mirror that came with the place or something. And we'll definitely need a bath mat. I feel like I could just put a whole rug in the center here. And that would be fine. Maybe like a circle one under here actually would be really cute. Part of me wants to make it all pink. Can I make this bathroom all pink? Because I really want to. But it's like blue out here, so maybe I'll use the dark green in here. And I'll switch it to the green there. And they definitely would have a plant in here. I'm thinking maybe this one. And what else would they have? They definitely need some towels. And maybe there's like a lipstick on here and some eyeshadow. Toothbrushes for sure. And hand soap. That is not hand soap. This is hand soap. Okay. And then we'll put a little hand towel here. I'm gonna try and mix a bunch of colors, I think, and then maybe it'll feel more eclectic. I think the pink shower curtain, ooh, maybe with the yellow bath mat. I think I like that better. I don't want it to feel too dark. I want it to be pretty, like, bright and colorful like the bottom. And what else could we add? Maybe we could put their little shower supplies over here. I'm gonna shrink it down one actually because it feels really large. Alright, and then maybe above the sink we can put like a medicine cabinet. Just again for extra storage space. I'd also like to put those wet wipes, which I think we just got from a base game update. Excuse me, a base game update. If I could find them though. I don't know if I'm looking in the right section. Oh, here we are. Yeah, the baby wipes. Okay, I think that's cute. Alright, I'm gonna call that done for the bathroom. So next, let's go ahead and do the kitchen. Okay, so I still want the eclectic feel in the kitchen, so I'm thinking lots and lots of mugs and lots of like spice jars and cookware and things like that. But actually, before I get too excited, I need to get rid of the temporary furniture and bring in some actual furniture. I think I'd really like to use the cottage living counters. I'm just not sure in what color. I feel like the blue's really charming. The blue or the green, but I'm really tempted to use the blue. I'm gonna use the blue. Originally I was gonna do white, but you know what? I feel like it's a very colorful house here. I'd imagine they probably painted the cabinets themselves and stuff. And then for a bit more visual interest, I'm gonna go to the color here, and then if you click on the little gear icon, you get all these extra pieces. And I'm going to use one of these end ones just to make it look a bit more fancy. And then I'm also going to do that, actually not on the other side because it looks pretty much the same. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fridge on this side, probably the stove over here, and the sink I'll probably do here. And what's great about the cottage living set is that there's a matching sink. So if we take this one here and then just put it in that blue swatch, it blends in seamlessly. And for stoves and stuff, I don't know which ones I want to use. Maybe I'll use just this simple base game one in white. Could be in a color though. I could put it in blue or pink. Can I just give them a really fun, colorful apartment? Please. You know what? I'm gonna do it and no one can stop me. I feel like this entranceway needs more pink and blue then, which it doesn't really have at the moment. I'm also gonna get rid of this temporary furniture because it's throwing me off a bit, I think. Well, if I have pink appliances, maybe I should just have white counters. I don't know, it's so hard. Or maybe I'll just have a blue fridge and a white stove. Because that blue is not quite the right swatch. None of these are really the right swatch either, like these Dream Home Decorator ones. That's too bright. Okay, I don't want to give them the crappiest stove, so maybe I'll give them this one in like a cream color. Okay, I'm happy with that. We can do that. I say as I go in to change the colors again. Pink fridge? Okay, no. And they definitely need cabinets, so I think I'll just use the matching ones in the blue as well. And I will use the specific end pieces for this, just to make it more visually interesting. I don't know why, but I always struggle with this outer corner piece. I don't know why it never wants to work. I'm gonna try drawing a wall and then selecting it. Dang, I thought for sure that... Okay. Oh, it's just too high. I don't know how to get it to go where I want it to. Why is it so difficult? Any of you have tips on how to make this less excruciating, please let me know, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just going to use the tool mod to lower it because truthfully I cannot be bothered. I think at least by one. Oh, definitely too much. Oh, perfect. That was a lot simpler than I was expecting it to be. I think we'll put the shelf, honestly it probably makes sense over here where all the dishes are. Okay, yeah, I guess the next step is just to clutter it up, which might be kind of difficult. I think for the counter I'll leave empty. It'll probably be this one, and everything else I think I'll probably fill up. I do want to put a microwave in here, I think. Maybe I should, actually maybe I'll put the microwave on this side, and then we'll leave this counter empty for prep, I think. Or we could put it over in that corner there. Okay, we'll put it in this corner here. And then we can have like dishes and stuff on this side, and then this corner can be, or this one will be empty actually. Alright, let's get to it then. We're gonna need a fire alarm in here, which I always like to put above the fridge. I don't know why, but that's always where I feel like it should go. And then I'll put a little garbage can right here. Oh, I think using this high school years one would be really cute. And then let's just get a bunch of clutter items. It can't be too many obviously because like I only have 2-ish counters to fill up. I definitely want dish racks and paper towels. Maybe some fresh baked bread. A little pot could be cute on the stove. Maybe a fruit bowl. And I definitely want some more mugs, I think. I've definitely been struggling a bit with having the will to clutter because I feel like we're really short on clutter items and it's kind of put me in a big building rut. So I'm a little tempted to do like a CC build just to kind of get out of my funk a bit. So that could be a long play as well, or could be a speed build. I'm not entirely sure. It honestly might be a long play because I feel like I just want to rave about how much I love all the CC I found, like in real time at least. Because of course I can rave about it on, you know, like in a voiceover, but it's not the same as raving about it real time. So I'm gonna start cluttering this up now. I'm gonna put the dishes there, the little notepad. Oops. I might also put some dirty dishes in the sink. I'm just gonna raise it up using the 9 key again. And this should still be fully functional, but I'm just gonna make them dirty to make it look like they have yet to clean them. I need other things that I can put up on this top bit. More mugs. And I don't know what else. Oh, I could maybe put the snacks up here. And I guess like a plant could be really cute. Let's use these little flowers, I think. And then I'm gonna do my classic building hack where you go to surfaces, shelves, and then you can take the high school years one, or you can take the dream home decorator one, which is the one I usually use just because it's there first. And then using alt, you're just gonna place it to the height of your shelf here, and then you're gonna take your object. I think I will try and grab it and I'll put it on top, and then this way, if you alt place it, you can it's kind of hard with how close I'm building everything, but if you alt place it just like that, then you have your plant on the shelf. And I think I will put it in pink. Cute. Okay, I love that. I'd really like to put a stack of books on top of this microwave to make it look like recipe books or something. I did grab this selection here, so maybe we'll use this. And again, I'm just going to use that same trick that I just used. And honestly, I want another plant, so I want to use, where is it? This little square one here, and I want to size it down one to make it look like a little bookend. And then we can just merge that back in. I'm just going to leave the shelf out for now because I think I will definitely be needing that later. Also, I'm going to use the tool mod to lower these a bit because they are a bit too high. Okay, I feel like that's good enough because I still want you to be able to see the bottoms there. Maybe there's a cute little note on there. And then let's deal with this little corner. So I'm going to take this pot, size it down one, and put it on this back burner here to make it look like maybe it's some leftovers they're heating up. The fruit bowl, maybe I could put on their dining table. Actually, I want to put a lamp on their dining room table. The fruit bowl can maybe go here. I've used the snack dish. Maybe I'll put the fresh bread here and this little book to look like their little recipes. And then maybe I can put that there as well. And then I really want to use this flower pattern because I think that's adorable. And then I think I want to put a little utensil holder over here if I could find it. Okay, that's not the one I want. I'm just gonna go down here and I drop this one because I know I want the matching set. I want this one here. I feel like everything they've purchased is like thrifted. That's what the vibes they give me, and I love that. That's how I want my future home to be. Okay, then I'm just gonna set it up like that. And I also think in here we should put some tile instead of wallpaper. So I'm gonna try and find some. Could maybe use like this more subway tile. Subway-ish tile, but that feels like too modern. Maybe we'll use this one here. Or the pink would be really cute. Or maybe I'll use this one. I think that's a perfect color scheme because we got the yellow, pink, and blue kind of as our main color scheme right now. Okay, I think that's cute. I don't actually think I want it on that back wall, just on the, as the backsplash. And I think maybe I'll put a little mat for them to stand on when they're washing dishes and stuff. Maybe this little flower one could be cute. Okay, I think that's kitchen done. Now let's do the little dining room area. I think for table, I'd like to use the cottage living one with a cute little pattern. I don't know if I want the animals or the roses, but probably the roses. Yeah, I think that's cute. And then we'll need, I'm thinking some blue chairs would work best. Maybe these little ones. This is definitely a lot more pastel than what's going on down here, but I think that's okay. my intention was to make the two match, but honestly I'm having too much fun with this color scheme that I'm just gonna go with it. Oh, maybe I'll use the little pink instead. Oh, that's cute. Maybe I'll put a third one in just because I can. And yeah, I said I wanted to put like a lamp or probably a candle on it. Maybe we could do... Let's do this actually. It's a little tea and candle set, which is from Paranormal. That's so cute. Love it. And I also think I want to put a rug underneath. I think a round one would be my best bet, but maybe something like an oval shape could work as well. I'm kind of thinking of one specifically, this one here. Maybe I'll use that one. In a little blue swatch. Super cute. And then we can do, I don't know why it's so dark in this corner. Well, that solved it. We can do a little desk in this corner. I think this high school years one would be really cute. Or the horse ranch one, which does come in pink and also comes in blue. Let's use it in this blue swatch. I feel like you could do some good business bookkeeping at this desk. And we could do a blue chair as well as a matching set, or we could do something else. Maybe I could do the cottage living one, this one here, that's got a bit of cushion to it. My game is lagging a little bit, which isn't great. I'd love to do one with a pattern, but if I can't find one that works, that's okay too. Okay, I think I'll just go with this. I definitely need to bring in a bit more yellow. I feel like it's a lot of pink and blue and not a lot of yellow. I'm also kind of wondering if I want to change up the wallpaper. Like maybe I just make the wallpaper yellow. Maybe, is that a bit extreme or is it kind of cute? I can't really tell if I like it or not. It just feels so much brighter than down here does, and I don't know if I love that, but maybe instead I just need like a neutral kind of wall tone. Let's just try this instead. It's probably more realistic as well, so we'll go with that. Let's go ahead and get a lamp and a candle. Let's use these 3 lamps. I'm also going to bring the shelf back to do some of my hacks. I really like this lamp from Werewolves that looks like it's a little flower. I think it's so cute. And I'd also like to put some more of these books up there. I will change the swatch though. What else could I put up here? I feel like they'd have a little bunny statue. Also, I feel like they would have this, like a palm reading thing. Definitely some glasses on the bottom. And I guess I could also put a plant up there as well. Maybe I will use, actually maybe I'll use this hanging plant. I feel like hanging plant and something else though, because it doesn't come down as far as I was kind of thinking it would. Maybe I'll use these ones. Okay, I'm gonna put the hanging plant on the other side. I think that's pretty cute. And then we will also need a, oh, I'm gonna bring in the yellow back there. Then I want to give them a computer. I feel like maybe this one, it kind of looks, doesn't really look like a MacBook, but that's what it reminds me of, and I feel like they deserve a quality-ish computer. I feel like I need another clutter item on this side here, but maybe just like a phone and some keys. All right. I think lastly, I'd like to put a little picture above here. I don't know what of though. Oh, I feel like this gallery wall kind of thing would be cute. Okay, I like that. I like the mirror there still, I think. And I feel like that wraps up these 3 rooms. So now we will go ahead and move on into the living room. So again, first things first, we're just going to get rid of all that temporary furniture. Except for this, because I do think I want to use this somewhere. Just not entirely sure how. I feel like it could hang above the sofa. In terms of which sofa I want to use, I'm not actually certain yet. I really like this high school years one. In this plaid swatch specifically. And honestly, it's kind of perfect. Oh, the lighting that comes in this room is beautiful. Yeah, it's kind of like perfect. I think I want to use it. Or the only other one I could see working would be this paranormal one, but we've used that downstairs. So I think we'll go ahead and use this one here. And I said I was going to put a little chair in the corner there. We could do... Oh, this one's the perfect color scheme. It's pink and blue. Ooh, or we could do this and bring in some of the yellow. And then mixing and matching the patterns makes it a bit more eclectic, which I like. Then we need a good lamp, which maybe like this one. I don't love that one. Maybe well, maybe this like artsier one could be cute with like a plant in the corner. Or maybe we put the light in the corner and the plant front and center. Actually, we'll use this plant and put it in the corner. And then we'll put the little TV over here with, I think, I kind of want to use this cats and dogs chest. Maybe in the blue. It's not quite the blue that I was going for, but I think it works. I think they'd probably have like a nicer TV. Either that or just this TV. Let's get the nicer one, I think. And then on top of that we can put some more plants. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. Ooh, actually I'll just put that on the floor in the corner, which is cute. Maybe I'll just like surround the area instead of putting things on top of it. I just need like one more tallish plant. Guess I could use this one from Island Living. And I definitely want some curtains. I think using the ones I use downstairs could work. Ooh, actually let's use the paranormal ones. I feel like we could do yellow to tie it back in, but I'm thinking instead maybe we'll go with the baby blue. This one here. Okay. And then I think a little bookshelf in this corner would be cute. But it has to be fairly narrow. I always love this Parenthood one. I like that it's got like the board games and stuff. We could use this really tall one. Oh, it's slightly too big. Okay, let's use the Parenthood one. I could also put it in pink if I wanted. I think we'll just keep the white though. We'll do that, and then maybe in this corner we could put a little easel, actually. Oh, also a cross-stitch box would be perfect somewhere. Maybe just here. Because I realized I forgot to put skill building items in this place, so now I'm kind of adding them last minute. Maybe one of them plays guitar. Okay, lastly I think we need a rug and just something to clutter up that spot there. I feel like this kind of rug suits them. See, this room feels far more eclectic than everything out here, which is kind of not working for me. Maybe I'll put this rug in the kitchen, and then that instantly feels more eclectic and whatnot. And then for rug, I'm really not sure actually. This one has a bit of everything in terms of color scheme, but the pink isn't quite what I want. There's this pink one. Maybe I could do this blue one. It's definitely funky. We'll try it. And in here maybe I can put a plant, or I was thinking more board games. Okay, I'm gonna need my shelf back. Oh, except I deleted it. I can probably just raise this one actually. Perfect. I've got the little easel. I feel like instead of this, I kind of want a big painting. I don't think that was working for what I needed. Well, maybe we could use one of these fun ones from City Living. Unless they're too, like, modern looking. Oh, we could do, like, a little gallery wall of these ones. These are from Werewolves. but I think they're so pretty. Cute. Okay, I like that. The only thing I'm not sold on now is the curtains. Actually, the curtains and the rug. But I think mainly the curtains I don't love. I think let's just go with these. And sorry, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time, which apparently isn't going too well. Maybe we could use just these beige ones. We can try that. And then the rug needs to change as well. Should I give them the colorful sheep rug? No, probably not. What should I give them? Oh, this one's cute. Just a little flower rug. Okay, let's give them that. Cute. Okay. Last room is the bedroom. So, gonna delete that. And delete this and delete this. Because I actually don't think they would have that mirror. Let's start with the bed. Right off the bat, there's one specifically I'm thinking of, which would be this cottage living one. I never use it in the blue swatch, but I honestly could. I could do it in the yellow or the pink. I think we'll do the yellow. Unless I want to try using this high school years bed, which I never use. But honestly, the patterns are probably too obnoxious for what I'm going for. I also feel like maybe this could work. I like the cottage living one better. Let's use that, and we'll have it face the window, I think. And then we'll need a little dresser in the corner. Maybe this can go over here. And then we'll have one side table. That's a pretty big one. One's a bit smaller. Maybe this little circle one will work instead. And I want to like fill this up with plants, so I'm gonna take that shelf again from Dream Home Decorator and do it like this, and then we'll just find a whole bunch of plants to put on top of here. Except it's not gonna work. I'll probably end up using Tool Mod then to drag it out. I'd like to use that big one from Paranormal if I could find it. This one here. I don't know why I was able to do it with that one, but not this one. Okay, if I put the walls in half up, half down mode, then I can do it. I just got to be careful that you don't get the outside lighting on them. Unless it doesn't really matter. I think it's probably fine like that. Maybe instead I put the bed like this. Maybe I could squeeze in 2 end tables then. And then I'll need a rug as well. I kind of want to use this growing together one with the little roses. I feel like it's pretty cute. I do want it to be slightly smaller though. I'm gonna make it like 0.9 in scale. And then I think a lamp on each side. Maybe this lamp, or I feel like these candles could be really cute. And maybe this lamp. And some little clutter items. I think like a mug. And maybe some magazines. Okay, and then on this wall, maybe I'll put just some paintings. Oh, maybe we could use this gallery wall from Paranormal and then just slot in some other little paintings to make it look like a full set. Alright, that's pretty cute. I guess we probably need a painting above the bed as well. Maybe... Ugh, none of these are really speaking to me. Kind of ugly. We really need better paintings in this game. Maybe let's try like a set of these. Or honestly, maybe just that could be cute. I feel like a hanging plant in here is kind of necessary right now. Maybe we could put a cool mirror on this side to fill in the wall space. Alright, I'm gonna delete this and go ahead and call that done. So we'll do a little walkthrough and then we can be done with this. Alright, so here is the outside that we have completed. I think it's pretty cute in the end. We've got little chairs and stuff for seating which match these ones. I think it looks as close as I could get to the reference photo. Then we have this little garden area. We've got like one of those skill bushes, if you know what I mean. We have the little picnic benches, a wishing well, a wedding arch if you wanted to get married here. And let's go around the back. And we have people trying to get inside. Nice. Oh hey, This is one of the Sims I made in one of my cast videos. If you guys have watched that, shout out to him. So here's the backyard. We have the little garbage for both the units. We've got their little backyard with the bikes and the little barbecue. My sad excuse for a bathroom because I completely forgot to include it on the inside. And then if we do move on into the inside, we'll start in here. We have our bartender ready to go. We have all our little seating areas in this kind of jewel toned primary color scheme, I guess. We've got our little reading nook, which looks so beautiful with the light coming in. I really like how this little section turned out. And then we have our little reading bar here, which I think is pretty cute. And what else? That roof is a glitch. We have our little menu boards, our little back area. Oh, we have some Sims coming in. Our little cash register and things like that. Hello, Victor Fang. Our little coffee cream sugar area. And let's go up to the next floor, which is the little apartment. So I don't know if anyone's going to be up here, but this is it from the outside. And then if we come inside, we've got our little plants, a little dresser closet area, our little bag moment. Then through this door we have the bathroom. We've got the little medicine chest at the back there, the toilet, our little like tile and shower, all of that. Again, the light just beautiful. Then if we go through the entranceway, we will make our way into the kitchen and stuff. So here we have the kitchen. We're using the cottage living counters, again in that like pink, blue, and yellow color scheme, but more pastel-y up here. And then here's the other side. I think this one looks so cute. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of that because that could be a thumbnail. And then if we go through here, we have our little living room area, which again, super cute in my humble opinion. Pretty simple in this room, but I feel like the textures and stuff add enough to it. Some skill building items and things like that in here. And then over on that side, we have our little dining room area, which I think is adorable, with our little paranormal tea set. And then our little desk area, which again, so super cute. Love that this. Super cluttered, which is cute. The moon mirror from Werewolves. Love it. And then we come on into the last room, which is the bedroom. We have some plants up on the shelf, their little dresser, their side table, more mirrors, and their little gallery wall. Alright, so that is going to be it for this long play. As always, if you guys have any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!